Hello and welcome to the channel, guys. This is Everything Barcelona. Let's just look at the agenda and then we'll get talking. Coutinho loan deal is now official. Dembele picks up an injury. Messi returns to training. Neymar transfer saga continues. Okay, so Coutinho's move to Bayern Munich is now official. What are the full details of the deal?
Yes, that's right. Coutinho has now officially become a Bayern Munich player. He has started training with him. He is going to be there for 1 season on loan from Barcelona. The loan amount Bayern have paid us is 8.5 million euros, not 20 million euros as originally rumored. And after the season, Bayern have an option to buy him permanently for 120 million euros. Keep in mind that this is an option to buy and not an obligation to buy, which means they have a choice that they can make at the end of the season if they want to buy him or not.
Okay, let's go to the injury updates. Dembele picked up an injury again?
Yeah, after the loss against Athletic Bilbao, things started to look really bleak for us. Neto was already injured, Messi was already injured and didn't even play the game. On top of that, we played horribly, we lost. And then there were more injuries. Suarez was injured during the game, he's out this month for sure. But then came the shocker. Dembele is also injured. Where does this leave Barcelona? Coutinho is off to Bayern, which means Neymar coming to Barcelona is now in trouble. So without Coutinho, without Neymar, we have 4 attackers. 3 out of those 4 are injured. Griezmann is the only one left fit. We believed before the start of the season that we have the best attack in Europe, but after the first game, it was pretty depressing. Now, the details surrounding Dembele's injury make it even harder to swallow. It seems he felt some pain during the weekend but didn't go and meet the medical staff immediately. Valverde had given him a day off, so he went to visit his mother in Rennes. He waited till Monday and went, and then he was diagnosed with a hamstring injury. He said he believed it was just a cramp and it would be fine. Everyone in the coaching staff is said to be upset with this. If the media is to be believed, this is being put forth as one of his attitude problems that has plagued Dembele in the past. But I wouldn't believe the media so easily. They seem to have a propaganda against Dembele and pounce at the first chance they get to criticize him. They reported incorrectly that he was in Senegal for his holiday enjoying when in fact he was in Rennes visiting his mother. Dembele's agent then came out and clarified that he's 100% committed to Barcelona and that he had offers from elsewhere but chose to stay and prove himself in Barcelona. And that he has been working very hard and will continue to do so, which is true. We saw how he came a week early to train before the season started. He's definitely dedicated, and honestly, he might just have thought that it was a cramp, but he should know better. I hope in the future he doesn't do something like this again. However, the one thing I will say is that this injury is incredibly worrying. The injury shows that Dembele has a recurring problem and it's not a one-off hamstring problem he had. It is very vexing for Barcelona that such a talented player is injured every few games. If this continues with Dembele, here is what will happen. He can play a few games, get injured, then recover, and then come back and play a few games, and then this thing keeps on repeating. The problem is that he will have a very inconsistent performance throughout if he doesn't play regularly. He'll be rusty when he returns from injury, and then when he's returning to his peak, he'll get injured again. In other words, he'll become another backup player for us. Such a talent being wasted on the bench is very sad indeed. For now, I'd say let's just be optimistic. The time he's going to be out for is 5 weeks. Let us just believe for now that he'll be back after 5 weeks and he'll just continue to play without fitness issues for the rest of the season.
Moving on to some good news. Messi is back in training. Finally.
Yes, that's right. As the week progressed, things did get a little more colorful for us. Lionel Messi came back to training. And judging from the training videos, this man is looking extremely sharp.
Nice.
FCB posted some training videos that I'd encourage you guys to go and check out because it's really wonderful to watch. Griezmann-Messi combo, they're looking dangerously good. A couple of goals in there where Messi assists Griezmann looks really fantastic. And also, Frenkie de Jong and Messi playing on the same pitch is really fun to watch. As for Messi in our next game on Sunday, I think he might come off the bench, but it's up to Valverde and Messi to decide that. But remember that Messi hasn't played since Copa America in June, and it seems like coming off the bench would be a better way to ease him into the new season.
Okay, let's talk about the Neymar transfer. What's the situation now?
Just bear with this Neymar transfer saga for another 10 days and it will all be over, folks. The transfer window shuts on September 2nd and no more Neymar transfer saga after that. He'll either be with us or at PSG or somewhere else, but it will all be over. As for now, this week Barcelona went and submitted an offer to PSG, which PSG rejected. No one knows the details of the offer in terms of the numbers, but it is believed that the offer was for a loan with an option to buy, not an obligation to buy, but an option to buy. PSG really want to make sure that they get their bargains worth for Neymar and seem to be willing to keep him for another season if nothing works out. Another intriguing report claimed that Barcelona have already prepared the media side in case Neymar joins, and they've also made plans to handle the extra demands for the Neymar Barca jerseys. As for Real Madrid, there are more conflicting reports again. Some say they offered a couple of players in cash, but PSG doesn't really have any interest in taking Madrid's castaways, so they rejected that. Some other reports say that Madrid have made no advancement for Neymar and they're just trying to sign Paul Pogba from Manchester United this summer. If that's true, it would seem that PSG is the one that's spreading news about Madrid making offers for Neymar to raise the price for Neymar and to raise interest in him. Ultimately, the situation right now seems like Barcelona expect Neymar to make a move in public demonstrating that his will is to join Barcelona. This would really force PSG's hand to sell him to Barca. But it seems Neymar expects Barca to first submit a better offer. That would probably be around the lines of 40 to 50 million for a loan and then a mandatory buying clause after the loan period, which would probably be 1 season. And the buy option would probably be 150 to 180 million euros. I would say that there's a 50% chance that Barca could go ahead and submit such an offer. Barcelona do seem to really want Neymar, but they're also in a tight financial situation, so it could go either way. But, if you ask me personally, I'd say I don't really think we need Neymar. I think we have a squad that can win anything if we play like a team. But on the other hand, I don't want teams that really pose a threat to us having Neymar either. The main problem I think for us is Valverde has benefited extremely from individual performances hiding his failures. And that's why we are going all out and buying all these great individual players. If we could just get a coach who can make us play like a team and get the best out of everyone, or hopefully even if Valverde could learn that himself, then we have everything we need this season.
Alright, our next game is La Liga Match Day 2 against Real Betis at Camp Nou on Sunday. Make sure to watch that. We'll be back with more updates soon. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all.